So hi, I'm Francesco Lagutaine, Chief Marketing and Experience Design Officer for Manulife in Asia. I've just arrived, but I've already made contacts with dozens of people that have reached out, and there's a ton of interesting companies, demos, best practices, and I'm really looking forward to getting stuck inside and meeting some of these people. So three things really. One is it has to start with listening. Everything has to start with listening. The second one, you can never simplify enough. And the third is humans still rule. And so let me expand a little bit more. It all starts with listening. We keep on catching ourselves over and over again. We go in with some hypothesis and customers tell us that they see things differently. And so we're always sort of like pivoting to make sure we follow what customers want. And I think the biggest mistake that companies make is forget to listen and go straight into what they think is right. The second one is pretty obvious, but we learned that over and over again. Simplification. You get something as simple as possible, let it aside for a couple of days and try to simplify it further, because customers reward us with engagement and just returning to the experiences. And the third one is very important, certainly in our industry. There's a lot of focus on digital, and that's really important. But what we're also seeing in our industry, even millennials feel that the human touch, so the agent engagement, is as important as a seamless digital platform. When we had an experiment where we had customers able to buy a product directly with us digitally, or digitally through the same platform with the mediation of an agent, almost 100% of the customers chose to have the advice of an agent combined with the ease of digital. Here's where you'd expect me to talk about AI, blockchain, and all the usual suspects. What I say is actually that where we are in Asia is basics. And actually, frankly, it's not even just a question of Asia. CX is about making things intuitive for humans. It's not an area where we should experiment at scale. Where I think there's an enormous amount of value that we can derive is doing the basics really, really, really well. Experience design, CRM, basic data analytics, digital data analytic tools. All those are things that sometimes we rush through to try and get to the exciting stuff. But frankly, our data is nowhere, outside of China, our data is really nowhere mature enough to really allow us to scale AI in a way that is truly customer friendly. Well, certainly Asia is right now the hotbed of innovation, and it's kind of like it's taken, one of the reasons why so many of us are here is because Asia's taken the lead from the West and innovation even in this space as well. We're going to see a lot of interesting new products, new services, new tools. China is leading the way. Again, not always immediately applicable outside of China, but certainly leading the way. But I would say the thing that in Asia we need to most focus on over the next 3 years is talent. I feel that tools have outpaced talent. I think when I look at the talent that we have available across all of our markets, is still very nascent. And so really developing talent to understand CX, understand customer listening, understand all these new tools and how to apply them is going to be crucial to Asia's success.